Hi guys, and welcome to another YouTube video. So in this video I'm going to show you how I get this look, which is literally just very natural, except the eyelashes. Just ignore I wasn't wearing the eyelashes. I stuck those on because I really wanted to put eyelashes on. But yeah, so this video is just going to be a natural makeup look, how I do my makeup on a day when I can be bothered doing my makeup, because it was requested. I got requested to do a makeup tutorial, but I don't really do makeup, so I just did what I do when I put my makeup on. So yeah, I really hope you enjoy it, and let's get right into that video. But the first thing I do is I'm just going to put my hair back. Wow, isn't that just flattering? But yeah, right, so the next thing I do is I just go in and clean my skin with the Nivea Rose Care Micellar Water. And I'm just going to grab a cotton pad. I'm just using the Primark ones because they're a godsend. I normally use the little ones, but I don't know where they are, so we're using the big ones. I'm just going to put a reasonable amount on. I did not shake that. Oh well. Put the lid on. And then I'm just going to go like this. Check that, and yeah, I have still got some foundation on from yesterday that just never came off, so yeah. And the next thing I do is I moisturise. I don't really use a primer because I don't know, I don't see what it does for my skin. I just use moisturiser because it just does the same thing. So the one I'm using is the Bulldog Skincare Original Moisturiser. This is like my all-time favourite moisturiser, like ever. I'm just gonna evenly place that around my skin, like so, and then I'm just gonna rub that in. There we go, we're all moisturised now. And then I'm just going to go in with a little bit of rose water spray. Just give it a little shake. See where the thing is, because I've nearly run out. Whew. That is very refreshing. And then I'm just going to use my fan and I'm just going to dry. There we go. Oh, nice and dry. So the next thing I do is I grab my makeup bag and I just tip it all out. I probably just broke something then doing that, but oh well. If I keep looking down throughout this, I have a mirror here because you can't do your makeup without the mirror. So the first thing I do is I grab a brush with a brow brush on the end and a spoolie on the end. This one's just a cheap one from Primark. I love Primark brushes, they're actually really good. And then I grab, this is really old as you can see, but it's Revolution, yeah, it's Revolution makeup and it's just a brow kit. Yep. So I've just zoomed you in a little bit so you can see what you're working with my brows.
On is usually defined as an operation or operational.
Hello? So what I'm going in with is is I'm going in with the lighter shade on here because, as you can tell, I have blonde hair. And I'm just going to do my brow. So how I do it is I go underneath my brow, like so. So just shape it like that, and then don't put any excess on. Don't put any more on, and then with the excess you've got on, just fill the front out like that. So you can see it's just a tiny little bit lighter, and that's how I do it. And then I'll just put a tiny little bit more on. And that's probably how much I'm going to use on one of my eyebrows. And then I use flicky up motions like this. Like that. And yes, it looks very dramatic right now, but just wait. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the other side to make it look like this, and I'll be right back. So I've now done both of my eyebrows. To make them look less spaz, I'm going to get a spoolie. This is literally just an eyelash spoolie I got with a set of eyelashes, but I'm going to use it for my eyebrows because I'm a rebel and I can do that. So I'm going to be quite rough on this bit, and I don't know how to explain what I'm doing, but I'm just doing this. There we go. Then what I do, I'm obsessed with soap brows. So I'm using the Pears soap, and I don't use water. I use hairspray because it lasts so much longer in my eyebrows. Like it stays there all day. And I'm just like, well, if you're gonna stay in my hair all day, in my hair, no, if you're gonna stay in my eyebrows all day, then I'm gonna use it. So I'm going back with the spoolie from the Primark brush. I don't put too much on, just a reasonable amount, and then do this. And then when I've got some on, I just comb it through my lashes to make eyebrows, so that all my eyebrows have some of the soap on. I'll let it get a little bit tacky, but not too tacky, otherwise you can't work with it because it's already dried. So just leave it for literally about 5 seconds and then style it. So I don't really have an explanation of what I'm doing. So it might not look too neat, but it gets sorted. Don't worry. It probably won't look any better, but hey ho, it's just how my makeup goes. So I'm going to do the other side and I'm going to come back. So there we go. That is how my eyebrows look. Don't worry, I am going to wipe around them. So basically the wipe that I used at the beginning, I did not throw that away. So I'm going to use that just to wipe around my brows, shape them a little bit more, and also wipe away the excess soap and product that we brushed around. As you can tell now, this one looks so much neater and clean now that it's wiped around. Like, wow, a transformation when you clean up after yourself. Yeah, so I'm going to do the other one now. There we go, so they look a little bit, no, they don't look anything similar to each other, but hey ho. So the next thing I do is I curl my eyelashes, I put on a little bit of mascara. And if I want, I'll do eyeliner. Normally I just put a little bit of pencil underneath on my waterline. But yeah, and if I want to, I will put on some eyelashes. But normally I don't, but I don't know if I want to today. We'll see. So I'm going to go into just curling my eyelashes. going to stick some eyelashes on today actually. And then the mascara I'm using is literally just a cheap one because I really needed a mascara, and it's okay. It's an alright mascara. Using the Wet n Wild blackest black mascara. I literally got this from Home Bargain and it was like 99p. So there we go, that's all I do when I'm sticking eyelashes on. I just put that on as like a little base. Then we do the other side. Then what I do is I grab my lashes, and these are the ones I'm wearing today. They're the Bahama lashes, the Down For You I think they're called. I love these, they're amazing. And the eyelash glue I use is this. It's just the Eye Waterproof Clear White Mascara. Mascara? What am I in about? I've just used mascara. Eyelash glue, and this is like 70p off AliExpress. This is amazing. But I think these eyelashes cost me £6. Either £6 or £8, I can't remember how much that were, but they're amazing. So what I'm gonna do is just pull them out the packet and put them on my knee. And I use this to put my eyelashes on while they dry. And I'm just gonna glue up my eyelashes. So once I put the glue on my eyelashes, I leave them to the side for a bit, and I just continue doing my makeup until they get a bit tacky, because that glue I think takes quite a while. I don't actually know if it says how long to leave it. No, it doesn't, but I leave it for about 5 minutes, something like, probably a lot less than 5 minutes, but it feels like 5 minutes. So I'm just going to grab my little eyeliner. I've got a brown one, and this is the eyeliner by 17. It really needs a sharpen, but I don't have a sharpener, so we're just gonna have to deal with it. So I'm just gonna underline my waterline. There we go. I do have a lazy eye, so this eye will look bigger than this one all the time, no matter what I do. There we go. So I'm just gonna find my lid, because I chuck my lids everywhere and lose them. I'm done with that now. So I don't use a foundation. I mix a foundation and a concealer together, and I just put it on my little imperfections, and that is just what I do. So the concealer that I use is the Pro Base Full Coverage Concealer by MUA Makeup Academy, and it is just this one. This is an amazing mascara, and it's really cheap. I think it was like £3 something from Superdrug. And then I'm using the W7 Photoshop Foundation. It's ultra long wear foundation, 16 hours. This is very orange, so if you are getting this, try and go down a shade, I think. So I'm just going to pour it on the back of my hand because it's a pour and not a pump. So I've poured about that much on the back of my hand, and as you can tell, it is not my skin tone. However, the concealer is very light for me. Look, as you can tell, that is very light. So I'm going to put quite a bit of that on the back of my hand. So I now have two sections. I have the really light one and then the orange one. I'm just going to take a brush that I cut, because I didn't have a brush this shape and I needed one, and I'm just going to mix them together. shade, and it's a lot better of a match to my skin. And I'm just going to start with my chin area. I do it in sections just because I don't want it to dry and then it's really hard to blend out. So I give myself like a little bit of a mustache. And then I'll take my beauty blender, which I got this one free when I spent over £75 on Shein. And it's a really good beauty blender, so this is the one I'm using. And I don't dampen my beauty blender because I like them dry. I don't know why. Don't come at me. I like my beauty blenders dry, so I don't dampen my beauty blenders. On the camera I don't look nowhere near as orange as what I do actually in real life, but don't worry because it's gonna get blended in. I like more of a yellowy foundation because it like cancels out my redness and stuff. So I have a little bit left on the back of my hands, and any little areas where you can still see spots and stuff and little bits of redness, under eye circles, dark circles? I don't know what you call them, but yeah, you know what I mean. I'm just gonna do that. And there we go. We don't need that again. So normally I would put some concealer on, but as you can tell, I'm not really needing the concealer because mixing my foundation and my concealer together have like completely transformed my face. Yeah, so basically I'm just going to go in with a massive puffy brush. These are from Home Bargain and they're actually amazing. I think this cost me like £3. Look at the size of it, it's like the size of my palm. Amazing. So I'm just going to go in and just and there we go. So that's all blended in. That didn't have any product on whatsoever, by the way. Then I'm just going to take this little unicorn brush. It's little, it's quite big. So I have this big powder eyeshadow thing. The lid's fallen off, as it does with you'll realise that all of my makeup palettes lids have fallen off or broken. So that's just what happens when you use them a lot. This is the Revolution contour palette, I think. It's from Superdrug. So yeah, don't judge with what I use. So I'm gonna go in with a little bit of this, which is like a yellowy colour, and then I'm just gonna mix these. Yes, they are eyeshadows. Do I care? No. This is how I do my makeup. So it just sets on my foundation, the end of my beauty blender, dab it in some of those, and what I do is my smile lines, about a bit of that on, just so you don't have like creases. I'm just going to check the eyelashes. They look ready to stick on. So I'm just going to stick these on and I'll be right back. So for now I just stuck the eyelashes on, and as you can tell it makes a massive difference when you stick eyelashes on. So pretty much yeah, that's my eyelashes stuck on now. And the next thing I go to is just a little bit of bronzer because it's to define those cheekbones. So I go in with the MUA, obviously Makeup Academy Sun-Kissed bronzer. It doesn't have a colour because it's obviously come off because I use it that much because it's a really good one. Then I'm going in with another Home Bargain brush. I think this was the contour brush, but because I use it that much it's all come off. So I'm just gonna give it a little mix around in there, give it a little shake, and then then once I've like bronzed all my face, I do go in with the big brush that I used at the very beginning, and I just blend over it to make sure it's all blended in and there's no harsh lines. Is me all bronzed up now. The next thing I go into is my favourite step, blush. So I'm just going to go in with a flat brush. I don't know what these brushes are called, but yeah, I'm just going to go in with this brush. As I told you earlier, all my palettes are broken. It seems to be on my Revolution palettes, but hey ho, I don't care because the makeup's really good. And the colours I go in, I don't know what colours this is, but this is the Revolution Blush Palette Dream Blush. I'm just going to go in with these two colours here. Just go like that, and then get off any excess on the side. I start here, like there on the apples of my cheeks, and bring it up. Yes, I look like a clown at the minute. Just gonna put a bit in my nose. But don't worry, because I'm gonna blend it all in. Just gonna put the lipstick on next. Again, the same brush because I don't have any brushes. This girl can't afford them. So I'm just gonna blend that in. highlighter. So I'm just going to go in with this limited edition Revolution brush. Again, there's no name on it. But it's just, I think it's an eyeshadow brush. I might call that one actually right. So it's a puffy little eyeshadow brush. It's amazing for highlighter. I am using the Revolution Duo Baked Highlighter. This is my favourite highlighter of all time. 2 different colours, but I mix them together, so go straight in the middle. Watch this. Just the sparkles that come off, they just give you that little buzz inside, don't they? So, oof. Look at that. That is me all highlighted up. So all I need to do now is finish off my eyes by adding a little bit more mascara on, sorting my eyelashes out. And if we really want to, I don't want to because I'm not really going anywhere. You can add a lip, you can do whatever you want, but when I'm not going anywhere, I literally just put a lip balm on. This is just a Primark one. It's the Lip Balm Cranberry Infused, and it just adds a little tint to my lips. Like that, it just adds a little shine to it. So I'm just going to completely finish my eyelashes. I'm going to do some mascara on my bottom eyelashes, and I'll be right back. So this is the finished look. I really hope you enjoyed, and I really hope it helped you with God knows what I did with any makeup tips, because I'm not a makeup artist, I'm not very good at makeup. I just do it however I want to do it. So yeah, this is the finished look. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you want me to do any other videos, just comment them below, and that's pretty much it. Please subscribe because it means so much to me. Give us a like and comment below, and yeah, thank you so much for watching.